get the groceries, Dad.
Okay. You coming, Rich?
Right there. Dad,
Yeah, Rich?
do you think there's any chance of you and Mom ever getting together again?
Oh, Rich, we have been all through that. Start a fire, huh?
You used to love each other.
Well, things are different now, Richie. We just feel it's better if we live apart.
I guess it was kind of an impossible situation. Always fighting all the time. I know. I used to listen.
Well, that was one of the reasons, but there are other things that you just don't understand. You know, it doesn't change Mom's or my love for you.
I know, Dad. I understand. It's just that I keep remembering of the way we used to be. That's all.
You know, Rich, you are the single blessing in my life. Now, how about a walk in the woods to work up our appetite, huh?
For a TV dinner?
No, for a dinner in town.
Hooray!
How about a steak tonight?
A hamburger for me.
All right, hamburger it is.
And French fries?
And French fries. Hey, Richie, come on.
Okay, Dad.
God. Oh, my God.
My God. My God.
Oh, it was a real werewolf, Sheriff. It attacked us. It came right out of the woods. Oh, you should have seen it. It was gigantic. It grabbed me, and my dad hit it over the hill with that cane. Over and over.
Rich.
Well, I was just telling the sheriff about the werewolf. Well, see where the werewolf bit his arm, Sheriff?
Rich, that's enough.
Now, your boy has quite an imagination, hasn't he? This is your cane, isn't it, Mr. Bridgestone?
Yes, it is.
When you get to feeling a little better, I'd like you to come down to the office and tell us all about it.
Well, I only wish there was something I could tell you, Sheriff.
From what I saw up there, it was obviously self-defense.
But the man, what about him? Who was he?
We can't get a make on him. No clothing labels, no fingerprints on file, no ID, no car, nothing. And what makes it even more cockeyed, his blood doesn't fit any blood type known. Now, I thought maybe you could shed some light on who he was.
Beats me, Sheriff. Well, I couldn't see very well. I had all I could do to fight him off.
This is the way you did it. Huh, Dad? Whack! 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 Whack!
Yeah, stop it, son. Killing isn't funny.
It was a monster, Sheriff. Honest. Wasn't it, Dad? You saw it.
Now, Rich, stop this monster nonsense.
I'll have to have this at the inquest.
Oh, gee, I wanted to show it to my friends.
Well, supposing I run into a werewolf, I've got to have some protection too, right? I'll see you at the office.
I'll get my stuff, Dad.
Coming.
Hi, Mom.
Darling, are you okay?
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God.
But I wouldn't have been if it hadn't have been for Dad.
No concern for poor old Dad?
Why don't you come on in? You look like you could use a drink.
Thanks, I need something.
Usual?
And hot chocolate for me.
Bed for you.
Oh, Mom.
My God, that killing must have been a horrible experience.
He grabbed Richie, and I had to do something. Honestly, I never intended to, well, have it all turn out the way it did.
You did what was right. I would have done the same thing. Maybe if I'd followed your suggestion and joined you two at the cabin, all this wouldn't have happened.
No, but you were working. Coming genius of the publishing world.
That's a little far-fetched.
That's why you're my ex-wife, remember? Women of the world unite and all that garbage.
Well, your chauvinistic brain is still functioning, so I know you weren't hit in the head.
Of all the women in the world who used to fight over me, I picked not only a beauty, but a senior partner as well.
I guess you could describe it as a spooky marriage, but we've got a heck of a divorce.
Did you hear about the werewolf? It was like this. Roar! And then Dad hit it. Whack! Whack! Did Dad tell you?
Well, not exactly in that way.
Will was a werewolf.
Well, kiss Daddy and get thee to bed, little monster.
Hey, you gonna spend the night, Dad?
Yeah, I'd sure like to.
Oh, how about it, Mom? Please, Mom?
Come on, hotshot. Really got to get back to my apartment. No, I've got a tough day tomorrow, so let's get you to bed, huh?
I love you, Dad.
I know, Rich. And I love you, too. And good night.
Good night.
I'm getting a little jealous. All that love and affection.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Robert, I really got to go to bed, too.
Yes, I know. Your work is very time-consuming.
I have time for other things.
Like what?
Like taking care of our son.
Yes, you've done okay with him, Sandy. You really have. You've always been a very good mother.
But a lousy wife.
Oh.
Well, speaking of our son, Robert, Dr. Marderosian would like to see you.
What does the good psychiatrist have to say about him?
Well, the doctor thinks he's really doing quite well, but he wishes Richie wouldn't carry on so when you come over and don't stay.
Look, I would be very happy just to have...
He thinks this experience at the cabin might set him back in his analysis.
It's only an hour of your time.
It's only an hour of your time to see the psychiatrist. Good night, Robert.
Good night.
It's not a new phenomenon, Mr. Bridgestone. Devils, witches, werewolves have been with us throughout the ages. I'm a profound believer in the fact that children do actually see monsters.
Doctor, you can't be serious.
But I am.
Doctor, that was no monster I killed out there. That was a man.
But your son cannot equate with your killing a man, so the man becomes a monster, and you, St. George, slaying the dragon. It really was a monster, in his eyes. He really believes it.
Then what do you suggest that we do about that?
Take him back up to the mountains. And show him that the place where you both had this experience is a real place.
And the werewolf business, that'll disappear?
Possibly.
Would it be a good idea if my ex-wife, his mother, went with us if she's willing?
Not this time. Take him back up, as you've been doing. Once he gets over his werewolf fixation, then take your wife. Show him that just because you're not living together doesn't mean you cannot be together on occasion.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll take your advice.
Oh, by the way, you realize I'll have to charge you, just as in the case of a patient.
You want to check now?
It'll wait.
Thank you.
You know, Dad, we're lucky that werewolf got stuck through the heart with that road sign.
Hmm?
Because there's only 3 ways that you can kill a werewolf.
Oh?
By being stuck through the heart, or by being bashed through the head with something made of silver, or with wolfbane. Oh, that's a mysterious plant that suffocates werewolves. And it only blooms in the full moon.
Okay, expert. Be sure to check our barbecue area for mysterious plants, because we don't want to suffocate, do we?
We gonna have a cookout tonight?
Well, if you can provide us with enough fresh fish, yes, we are.
Hooray! I'll catch all the fish we can eat, maybe more. What's that, Dad?
Well, it looks like a commune of some kind.
Can we stop?
Stop or fish, it's up to you.
Can we stop next time?
Okay, that's a promise.
Howdy, sir. only the Bible, Sheriff. Thanks.
What the hell is this?
It's a cross, man.
I know it's a cross.
Not just a cross, but protection. Protection on this heavenly hell called the earth. Protection from Satan. Protection for all people. Protection from evil. It reminds us of the Lord. Tells it like it is. If you listen, man.
Well, now you listen, man, and I'll tell it like it is. Now you take that cross and all your people out of here. Don't you people know you have no right of assembly without a permit?
You know what this is, Sheriff?
Yes, I know what this is. Now, how long you, people planning on staying up here?
Forever. Reincarnation, man. That's where it's at. Many mansions right here in these mountains. Give me my staff. Prayer meeting. Prayer meeting, Sheriff. Tonight's the night. Maybe God's gonna do something for you tonight. You believe it? Oh, Lord. Dramatists, writers, folk singers, young revolutionaries keep howling that man is sick, but God is dead. Is that so? No!
God is not dead. He lives.
Care to join us, Sheriff?
God is not dead. If that were true, then there would be danger everywhere. No woods to roam. No outer space to go out to. Hey, man, God is not dead. Man is not sick. Because my people are alive. You are alive. And up on life. And saved.
Now listen, you freaks. This is a forest area. No cutting of trees, and be careful of your campfire. No smoking.
You call us freaks? We're not freaks. We're freaked out, man. Freaked out on God.
I'll get the fishing stuff, Dad.
Okay.
Aren't you coming, Dad?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll meet you down there. As soon as I...
Don't forget the net, Dad.
Happy?
Thirsty.
Black coffee for you. And milk for me.
Everybody needs milk except yours.
And how is that?
You know how it puts you to sleep.
You want to drink this or wear it?
Love me? No, don't. You don't know who it is.
Who's out there? I've got a gun in here. Now, who's out there?
Let me in! Let me in!
Some kid.
Let me in! Please, let me in!
Hey, old boy, what are you doing out here in the black of night?
There's a werewolf on the loose.
A werewolf. I think you better come inside.
Honest, my dad's out there.
What's your name, kid?
Richard Bridgestone. But my dad! You gotta help me find him.
Easy now. Where do you live?
We have a cabin a couple miles back. But my dad, he'll get attacked by the werewolf. He'll get torn to pieces.
Well, quiet down now. Come on. Stop your crying.
I just want to find my dad.
He's probably trying to find you, too. Just because he gets a little mad at you doesn't mean he wants you running off in the middle of the night.
You don't understand. We've got to tell someone. Please, we've got to find him.
You've already told us. Look, drink this. It'll calm you down.
I don't want it. I want to find my dad.
Son, it's late at night. You can't go all over the forest looking for someone. Now, can you? Stay here. We'll take you home in the morning.
Do you know what a werewolf is?
Sure, kid. We go to the drive-ins all the time. Here, drink this milk. It'll put you to sleep.
Yeah, just like another little boy I know is gonna take this blanket and sleep out in the car.
Well, if you're not taking me home, I'm going by myself.
I guess he's going home.
And you're taking him.
Okay. Come on, man. Let's go find your dad.
Hey, wait. Aren't you gonna take your gun?
No, I think we better leave it here. Just in case that werewolf comes while we're gone.
Dad!
Come on, kid. Forget it.
Dad!
Hey, look, kid, there's nobody around here. Your old man's got to be out there looking for you. Now, why don't you just jump into bed, keep your door locked. You'll be all right.
Hey, mister, can I go back to the trailer with you?
Do like I said. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, please, mister, I'm scared to death.
Okay, kid. Come on. Jenny will sure be glad to see you. Don't make so much noise. You'll wake the house guests.
Who's that coming? The house guest for tonight?
What do you want?
I'm looking for my son.
You must be Richie's father. Boy, am I glad to see you.
We had a hell of a problem with a monster here all night.
Dad!
Oh, Richie.
I saw it again last night. The werewolf.
Oh, Richie.
It's true, Dad.
You look in worse shape than your kid.
Oh, been looking for him all night.
Oh, does he run away from home all the time?
He didn't mean to run away.
Like to stay for breakfast?
Oh, we have to get along, but thank you very much for looking after him.
Kids, is that really what you want?
Nope. I want a little girl.
Side 4, Nora, Ida, Charles, 592 is 1033.
Except for one missing arm, that's all the same guy.
What about the car that went over the cliff?
Burned to a crisp. Man and his wife.
Hey, Sheriff. What's going on, Sheriff?
Just a bad accident, Mr. Duncan.
People just don't know how to drive these mountains, do they? I'm going to get some pictures. I always carry this camera just in case.
Duncan.
You know what I mean?
Duncan, your car's blocking traffic. You don't get it out of here, I'll write you a ticket.
Just a couple pictures, Sheriff.
A couple of pictures will cost you $30 and a full day in court.
Here's the rest of him.
Well, you had a good look. Now get the hell out of here.
Well, what do you think, Sheriff?
I don't know. Something must have come down out of the hills. A puma, bear, wolves maybe.
Hello, Sheriff.
Glad to see you're all right.
Certainly, Sheriff. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, ever since the night you were attacked, we've been having some strange things going on up here.
Like what?
Last night, 2 people in a trailer had a terrible accident. The trailer went over a cliff.
Well, what's so strange about that?
Only this, when we found it this morning, one of the victims' head was missing.
God, that's awful.
Just like the truck driver.
Truck driver?
Yeah, ripped to shreds. As though some wild animal had just got to him.
What is it?
Whatever it is, we're making a thorough search of the area. There's no telling where this thing could be hiding out. Mind if I look around? Hi, son.
Hi.
You seen any werewolves lately?
No.
Look, Mr. Bridgestone, I'm getting some men together to try and track this thing down. I want you to join us.
Well, I'm sorry, Sheriff, but we have to get on home.
We got a damn man-eater running around here, and you're sorry.